Hey, where have y'all been? I have missed you. Grab a pen and a notepad because I'm about to give you life-changing tips that will definitely transform your art. I can't believe I'm about to give all of this away for free. But anyways, I'm feeling generous, so you should really understand that the end result of your art is so out of your control. Like, the only thing you can control is the process of creating the art. You can have like an intention of what you want your art to look like, but the truth is that result that you are expecting is out of your control. What you can control is the process of creating that result, right? Another thing you should know is that as you're focusing on the process, it helps you to like stay in the moment and not in the future. If you're expecting to get the future results while you have not even done the process, that's like instant gratification, right? That's what they call it. Staying in the moment helps you to learn the skills of creating the results that you actually want, right? So you can now use these skills and apply it to the next drawing to create another result that you want to achieve. Don't be so focused on producing a perfect head instead of focusing on the process of producing a nice drawing. Distractions can shift you out of the present moment. That is definitely one thing I have noticed. So in order to like avoid distractions, do yourself a favor and be in an environment that will help your creativity to flow freely. You know, it can really help to listen to music too. Personally, the kind of music that I like to listen to when I'm drawing are instrumentals, music that do not have any words in it that are distracting me or keeping me focused on the words and know what I'm doing. Music that helps me zone out of my environment and like get into that creative mood. Mostly lofi music or instrumentals or any of those kind of stuff that do not have any words in it. So I recommend that. I could add a playlist of music if you like in the description box, so maybe check that out later, or maybe I've changed my mind. Anyways, the next genius tip for improving your art is to have a huge library of references. So let me tell you a story. I used to think that to be a great artist, you don't have to like copy from anything, you know? If you want to draw, you just like produce a masterpiece from your head. And guys, that is just that mentality is just very shitty. That is shitty mentality, man. It helps, like, okay, first of all, let me ask you guys something. So an artist that produces a masterpiece from his or her imagination, like, where do you think all that information came from? Let's talk about it. Where do you think all of that information came from? Definitely by building a good visual library. And you cannot build a visual library if you're not using either a live reference or a photo reference to build your library of a particular subject. If you are trying to draw the human head from imagination, you must have put good information in your head to be able to extract from, to draw the human head from imagination, right? You get what I'm trying to say? So having a library of references, especially for somebody that is just starting out, is perfect, is very, very highly, definitely recommended for being able to draw eventually from imagination, right? Another thing that I used to do before is that I would get in the mood of drawing, like, okay, I'm done with my warm-up and I'm getting to drawing the heads, and I realized
I don't have any photo to reference.
Maybe I should go to Pinterest and start looking for photos, right? And so you're distracted with scrolling on Pinterest looking for photos of the references when you've already done your warm-up and you're in the mood, like your brain has conditioned you, hey, it's time to draw, and that's when you now want to go and look for references. Bruh, nah. You have to create that library of references first. Have it instead of using that time that you want to draw to like look for your references. Man, that is so distracting. Now, the third genius tip for young artists is to draw things that you are connected to. Okay, you guys, this one is very funny because, man, I really hope no one feels insulted after this. So I gather my reference library for heads, different races, different countries. It took me a while to realize that I actually feel more connected to black people, like produce better drawings when I'm drawing black people. And man, that discovery was just, no offense to white people and Asians, I really do not mean any offense, but it's just a personal thing. Like, I make better art of black people, black women in particular. I don't know, it's just a thing with me. I can't help it. Like, black people are so nice to draw, honestly. Like, I know somebody else can relate to this. The only time that I would do something, I would draw something that I am not personally connected to, is if I was trying to get out of my comfort zone and just learn how to draw this particular group of people. Say, okay, I want to learn how to draw Asians or Caucasians. I will just study Caucasians. Like, I know that I'm studying it so that I can draw it, so that I will feel more comfortable drawing it the next time I want to draw it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Do not, I repeat, put yourself in a position where you are drawing something that you think you are supposed to be drawing and not something that you are connected to. The last tip is the most important, so keep watching. The next genius tip is to have focus for each drawing session. Okay, let's use the head for example. Man, I've really been talking about heads a lot. Anyways, let's say I draw heads every day for 2 hours. For each day, I can have a focus for each session. Say on Monday, I'm focusing on proportions. I don't have to create really amazing drawings, they are just sketches, right? On Tuesday, I am focusing on facial features. Say the eyes, for example, how the eyeball lies in its socket, how the eyelids cover the eyes, how the eyelashes swing from the eyelids. I don't know. Before now, yeah, I want to draw. It's time for my study session. I get my sketchbook and my pencil and I just draw. Yeah, I don't have any focus for anything. I don't have anything I'm working on. I don't have anything I'm trying to improve. I am just drawing. When I'm done drawing, I pick up my sketchbook and I look at it and like, oh my god, I made such beautiful sketches. Look at this man with his tiny nose and his really rough hair. Why is it even called a study session if there's nothing I'm trying to learn? If you're not actively trying to improve, man, how you gonna improve? Unless maybe you're just trying to pass time. There's nothing wrong with that. Guys, the last and the most important drawing tip is to put your fundamentals to use. Okay, I know you've been avoiding it. You do not want to hear it, but I'm sorry. There's no beating around the bush. There's no going around it, man. You need the fundamentals. That you have to put your fundamentals to use. If you have never drawn a head in your life, there is no way you will understand the structure of a head if you don't start with the base, which is a sphere. Let's say you are studying heads for the beginning part of the day and you are practicing drawing heads in the evening. If you're not using all the things you studied in the morning, then why are you studying it? I don't know, like, what's the point of studying it? If you're not applying the base structure, the proportion, the length in your practice sessions, then there's really no need of doing the study. The whole aim of the study is for you to be able to draw better heads, right? So for every session, for every practice session, make sure that you are applying the fundamentals that you are learning into your practice sessions. Before, I would just do my study, and then when I want to draw, I'm drawing and I totally forgot that I did any study on this particular subject. Like, and then I'm done drawing, I'm now asking myself, why does it look so awful? Like, bro, you didn't use your fundamentals. What do you expect? For people that don't even know what the art fundamentals are, that you need to start drawing absolutely anything in the world, maybe I should make another video for you. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section ASAP. Okay, we have come to the end of this video. Okay, let's do a recap of everything that we've just talked about. Number 1, focus on the process and not the finished drawing. Number 2, sketch things that you are connected to. Number 3, have a library of references. Number 4, have things to focus on in each drawing session. And the last one, put your fundamentals to use. Okay, we have come to the very end of this video. If this video helped you or resonated with you in even the slightest way, do well to like this video. Tell us in the comment section what you enjoy drawing, or maybe just comment abracadabra to confuse everybody. Man, do I gotta tell you to subscribe too? Please subscribe.